there, you're welcome to exclusive moments on Rockland House TV, where we bring to you people who have carved a niche for themselves and has affected lives in our today's society positively. Joining me today on exclusive moments is the CEO and MD Ibom Rant. I mean, did you hear that? Ibom Rant. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay, well, I'm so happy having you on set with me today because I've been looking for who's this guy, but you're here today, so I'm very happy. All right, let's move straight to the point. Let me see, what actually, where did you get the motivations from, the inspiration from to open Ibom Rant?
Inspiration?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let me first of all thank you for inviting me to your studio. I'm grateful to be here.
Okay.
And I've been seeing a couple of things you've been doing, and they've been great.
Okay.
So when I received a call to be here, I was delighted, I was excited. Well, the inspiration for Ibom Rant, can I really say what was inspiration? Maybe I was inspired by what Susan Adekuka, was doing or still doing on Rant HQ. And one evening, while I was still working at Bush House, Nigeria, I had to experiment something, just to create a platform that looks like the Rant HQ in the Ibom milieu.
Okay.
And then I created a platform, but then I didn't follow it up because I was still very much engaged with my job at the time. So I had to put it by the side. Kept it by the side for some months, not 7 or 8 months. Apparently it was created on the 8th of November.
Okay.
That's the dates carried there. But that was 2018. 2019, when I resigned from Bush House, Nigeria, I had a project, that has been running through my mind to execute. So after having a meeting with some guys who believed in the project prior to that time, I was looking for platforms to publicize this project.
Okay.
So going through my Facebook groups, the list of groups I have, I realized I created Ibom Rant because I had forgotten. So I created Ibom Rant, and then I posted the information there and added just 6 friends.
Wow.
I added 6 friends. I just wanted to see what it looks like to own a group or to even have a group, because I didn't even consider the idea of bringing people together and all of that. Mine was just to post what I was having in mind to do and all of that. So the friends saw Ibom Rant, and I must mention her name here. I think I told everybody that, or whenever I have the opportunity to talk about Ibom Rant, I keep mentioning her name. She's none other than Didi Francis.
Okay.
Didi Francis saw Ibom Rant and she was like, wow. She inboxed me. She sent me an inbox message and said, Ibom Rant, you have a group as such, and we are not doing anything about it. Can't we, bring people together and make it happen, from this
small circle?
Yes. So, and I said, wow, so that's really interesting. So let's do it. And all she did, she added some very key persons. I was not very
You're not
active.
keen about it.
I wasn't that active on the social media, so to say. I was there to put up my jobs and my personal stuff. I didn't really connect with much persons. I think that's one of the reasons people don't really know me. And all of that. So she brought a friend, notably Yimse Ekwere. I think that's her name. Yimse Ekwere came on board and then started publicizing Ibom Rant that same day. Guess what? It had over 1,500 members.
Wow.
So looking at that kind of traffic, looking at that kind of growth in just a day, 1,500 members in one day. So I was like, oh wow, so this is serious. I started having some ideas, to put the group together and make it something different from the other platforms that we've been having. So we brought in some coming from the media, and some other friends who were also in the media were my friends, and I told them, okay, so let's put some structure here. Let's have some sense of organization, So let's not run like the laissez-faire, platforms that we have been in the state for some time now. So I think that was just it. So I came to realize that we can have a platform that unites the Akwa Ibom people, both in the states and of course in the diaspora. So, and that is achievable. That we've achieved that, and I also came to realize that the same platform can be a hub for social integration, for some sense of conviviality, among members. And because Akwa Ibom State has become more of a political state, and more of even a religious state, so we decided not to tow that direction of politics, and of course those religious bigotry. So we put that aside and then see how we can unite all of us, irrespective of your political party, your religious point of view, your denomination, and all of that. So we had to bring everybody together, and so people loved the idea. You saw people from diverse background, from diverse schools of thought, coming to have fun, coming to connect. I know a couple of persons who have connected with their families, friends, and they've lost contact and all of that. A couple of people, turning, and one person added the other, the next added the other, and that was it. So I cannot really say that I added everybody right now. So it's the members did. So that's why I told you that everybody is a potential owner of the platform. I don't like calling myself the CEO. I hear people call me. I think the last birthday I had, my birthday was on the 17th of this month, and I saw a whole lot of postages on social media, and I was that CEO Ibom Rant. I was like, no, I haven't even put up the project I wanted to up until now. This year, 2020 was the year I wanted to put the projects out there, but because of the pandemic that we're having now, because the project would call for people coming together, to execute it. So we cannot have that, because such projects cannot even be executed amid the social distance. A lot of people called me, posted my pictures, and I was addressed as the CEO Ibom Rant. Well, as much as I may not really, address myself as CEO Ibom Rant, maybe I could say founder of Ibom Rant. Yes, because that's just it. There's nothing more to that than just founding. Is it founding or finding? I might be saying it. But yes, sure.
Founder of Ibom Rant. All right, that takes us to the next question. Some people might probably misunderstood the whole thing, like the Ibom Rant thing. Sometimes you might see posts like that has to do with maybe something nasty or naughty. You understand? Some people have different perspective about it.
Okay.
So what is the Ibom Rant whole thing all about?
Yeah, I see a couple of persons coming there to say a whole lot of stuff, and I tend to wonder. First things first, you're on a platform and the name is clearly spelled out, Ibom Rant, and I know why I still maintain the name. Personally, I don't rant, but they are ranters, and the platform is called Ibom Rant. So when you see rant, please take it as rant, because you are in a platform called Ibom Rant. And you would not have been there if the persons who were ranting didn't rant well, for you to join. You're joining because you have seen a couple of rants from persons that were rather interesting to you. That's why you're joining the platform. So when you come there, don't come there to act all good, because I know you're not good. I see a couple of persons who come there to complain. They complain that, this is not the kind of post that should be on this platform. And then I click on their timeline,
check.
I mean their history to check, and I see the kind of posts that they have made, and those posts may not have been approved, but the posts are there, and then I screenshot such posts and bring it to them. So, is this the kind of post that you want to post? And why people make such comments is because their own rants have not been approved.
Okay.
Do you understand? Their own rants have not been approved. By the way, there are days of activities. So when you make a post that is suitable for Friday on a Monday, it cannot be approved.
Okay, now talking about Friday post and Monday post, all this kind of thing, how do we get to know? When do we know that, okay, this Monday we have to post this? What do we know? How do we get to know that?
If you go to the platform, if you are diligent enough to understand the workings of a group, you'd see what is called announcements on the top bar.
Okay.
Announcements. If you click there, if the post is not pinned, if you click there, you'd see the activities of the day. That on Monday we have posts like motivational posts, business posts, and then stuff like that is suitable for Monday. On Tuesday, basically for relationships. People do a whole lot. So that's when you see a whole lot of relationship talks and then all of that friendship, this and that and all of that. So Wednesday we have family. Talk about family. Talk about children. Talk about food. Talk about stuff like that. On Thursday, of course, we know Thursday is a throwback Thursday. It's a cultural Thursday. It's a dialectal Thursday that you can talk about your culture, your tradition, and all of that. So these stuff are well organized and presented, but people don't read. Excuse me. People don't read. They just come there to that platform and then they just want to post. They just feel like posting. Even on a Sunday, I wake up on a Sunday and I see people post about sex. See people, yes. Excuse me.
Okay.
I wake up on Sunday and see posts that should have been made on a Friday.
Okay.
Or posts that even should have been made on a Monday. Some of them, I don't know how they feel. They start talking about inspiration. Okay, inspiration isn't good for a Sunday, but motivational ideas and all of that. This is Sunday. It should have been done on a Monday. And because it is fine, it's a good post, no doubt. But does it fit the day?
Okay.
Does it fit the day is the next question that you must ask. So I see people say, they come to me and say, my post is nice, a good post. It's not been approved. By the way, I am not even the only person who makes the approval there.
Okay.
When I started, I used to be the only person and maybe two other persons, doing the approval and declining of posts, like as the case may be. But the same people who criticized us were call into the administrative panel to see how it looks like. So the same set of persons who were attacking me, criticizing me, were also the moderators and admins, and then they also saw what I was seeing. Again, the congestion there, the traffic there was so huge that 5,000 persons could make a post simultaneously.
At once.
And what happens? How do you sieve? How do you check through all of this? Because you need to read.
Before
you need to read. You need to understand what this person is talking about before you approve. And then there is absolutely no way you can satisfy all of these 5,000 persons posting at a time. And this is within 10 minutes. And look at that within an hour. And look at that within 1 day, that's 24 hours in a day. And look at the number of persons on the platform, over 213,000 as we speak. And these persons want to make posts at the same time. Again, nobody's paid for that job.
Okay.
Nobody's paid for that job. So how do you expect someone who has his own side hustling or maybe working or anything? Because you cannot come here and depend on just spend your life on approving someone's post that you're not gaining or making any money from. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that's what people, fail to understand. And I don't tell them the kind of people, whose post should be approved.
Okay.
I don't tell them tell them. I just tell them they just know the policies, the kind of posts that should be approved and not to be approved. By the way, sometimes they also make mistakes. They get carried away by their own personal emotions and how they feel at the moment pertaining a particular post, and they approve what ought not to be approved.
Okay.
And when I get tapped to such posts, I take it down and I punish two persons. I punish the poster and also punish the moderator, but I won't make it public.
Okay, now how do you punish the person posting?
The person posting?
Yeah.
I ban the person for from posting or commenting on the platform for 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, as the case may be, depending on the nature of the crime, so to say, the person committed. So yes, they need to see the veracity of the crime and then know what kind of punishments or what kind of punitive measures that should be given to such fellow. And even the moderator, most of them they get banned for a week or two, and he won't know, he won't notice. It's only been known to the board of moderators and all of that. So there's no point putting them out there, but you just have to make them understand all of these. So aside ranting, there is that sense of, there's that leadership training on the platform too. There's that leadership training mostly with my moderators. A lot of them, just last week, some of them came to me to thank me thank me for making them understand how it is nice to understand what is sensitivity. So I keep telling them about being sensitive. You must be sensitive enough to understand what should be put on a broader platform as this, because people here are people from diverse backgrounds, diverse upbringing, diverse schools of thought, diverse orientation, so to say, and you must understand all of these. Some of them say, "Oh, this was funny." I said, "No, it's not. As much as it is funny, you don't have to bring it up here."
Okay.
Do you understand? If you put anything that goes up there, would be the position of the admins. And that's the perception. That's the perception of people. Now, whatever is being approved is the position of the administrator.
Okay.
Do you understand? And many persons don't know the moderators. A lot of people there sometimes know me, and for many persons who know me, whenever they see any post that is not supposed to be there, I'll be tasked to read.
Okay.
And to them, I approved it.
Okay. What has been those challenges you've been facing in the process of trying to rearrange and package the platform to make it look nice and more nice? Yeah. How do you go about that?
Yeah, challenges. You keep thinking about what people would appreciate. You keep thinking about how to sustain the people amid the criticism. I just told you that criticism cannot stop. In fact, a society that must grow must be a society that accepts criticism. So a platform that must grow must also be a platform that accepts criticism. So I see all of that. So criticism is one of those things that even push us to do what ought to be right. Well, is there any challenge? No major challenge, so to say, because I just, before the challenge come out, I'd already known them. So I've seen all of them coming. So there's no point killing myself over all of these things. So there's not much challenge. There's not much challenge.
Okay, how do you take care of your admins in terms of subscription data to be up?
Okay. Maybe I could even put that as the challenge. Yes, I think I should put that as a challenge. For the admins, we do a little business on the platform too.
Okay.
We do a little business. I told you it has become a hub for business. It has become a hub for business. There's nothing you would do, and if you don't do business and make a little money out of it, then you're wasting your time out of it.
Okay.
You're wasting your time. People come there to advertise a business.
Okay.
I tell people, if you're coming to the business there and you want to make money, then you have to pay a stipend, not paying much money that should have been paid.
Okay.
But you should give us a stipend to do data subscription for the people who are here, to organize this place to look like what you should come around to do your business. Because I know there are other platforms around.
Yeah, there are.
And you're not going there. You're coming here because it's organized. So there are persons who are spending their time to make it organized for you to be here. So you have to pay a little stipend. So we use that to subscribe for the administrators and all the admins. So if you get stuff, if you are active, because if you're not active, I would know. There's
like
an admin,
in the group.
yes,
in the group.
Yes, there's an admin activity there that you get to know who is active
and who is not
active.
Okay.
So the persons who are active, they are well taken care of.
All right. Aside from the posting and the uploading of stuffs on the page, like on the platform, the Ibom Rant platform, what other services does it provide to the public?
Services to the public, of course, it's an online platform. So I think 70% of the activities of the platform would still be online. But by the way, we're still trying to see how we can partner with some multinational companies to see how they can come there and promote and also give out to the society. We've done a number of giveaways to members. So I encourage people to do giveaway. Like the other time, I think I made a post about single mother, single mothers, so to say, and we had only 15,000 naira to give out to 3 single mothers. Guess what? We gave to about 7 of them. People saw the need. Some single mothers came up and talk about themselves and even their babies. So we saw people come up to say, okay, please.
Let me support you.
They supported. They even went straight to, we picked the 3 persons who won, and the other people, supported the rest. And they even came to my inbox and said, when next you want to do this, I like to support.
Wow.
So we've done a couple of things. We've done a couple of giveaways, online. I make posts on giveaways. I see people coming to share data, to share airtime, share cash, share money during the pandemic. During the pandemic period, the total lockdown. I think we had a good number of giveaways on the platform, and the people were actually very, very happy. But beyond the platform, we've had a number of ideas that we needed to have executed this year, but the way things are happening, apparently we can achieve that. But I think next month we're looking at having the face of Ibom Rant.
Wow.
Face of Ibom Rant would be the ambassador of the platform. And all of that. So we are still in contact with some sponsors. We cannot do that without sponsorship, because that is what is going to thrive the whole process. We cannot use our money to do that. We need people, and I'm in talk with some companies, some bodies like that who would come in to sponsor. So there are a couple of things we have done there. What again? There's so many that I can't even handpick for now.
Okay. Now I'm talking about running adverts on the platform. How much does it cost to run an advert over there?
It depends. It depends. But basically, we have different packages for people. We have a week package, we have a month package, and we have what do you call a quarter package. If you want to run advert, but I won't tell you the price now. If you're interested, inbox me, I'll tell you that.
All right, what does it take to be on the platform?
It takes your phone and go on Facebook, type Ibom Rant. Now Ibom Rant would come up different Ibom Rant will come up because some young people are trying to pirate or trying to duplicate what we're doing, and then the fake can never be the original.
Yeah.
The original has a huge number, which is about 213,000 members,
Okay.
and that's the largest on this part of the nation. I mean, it's the largest. There's no other group. I haven't seen any platform that has about 213,000 in a store. 213,000 members in a Ibom state. There's no other. The other platform, the other Ibom Rant platform you'd see would have about 50,000.
Okay.
And that was when the group was changed. The name of the group was changed to Ibom Rant. It's an existing group. Do you understand? It has been over time with another name.
Okay.
So when the name is changed to Ibom Rant, I don't know why. Ibom Rant has a way of bringing people around. So when it was changed, I saw it when the day it was changed. I saw it, and people started joining. They thought it was this one for people who wanted to get a particular information at the time, because it's this information that came on Ibom Rant at that time, and everyone was Ibom. They want to get to see that. I don't want to talk about it, but it was something that
it was trending.
It was trending in this state at the time. So that's what happened. So just go to Ibom Rant, check the number of members, which is over 313,000. Join it, click to join, and then you'll be part of it. Have your phone, do your business, get updated with the latest information.
Wow. All right, in the next 2 to 3 years, where do you see the Ibom Rant?
Well, I look forward to seeing that platform really execute the ideals of the true Akwa Ibom.
Okay.
Do you understand? I want to use that platform personally to see how I can do a social reorientation and a mental reorientation for the people of Akwa Ibom State, and not just for the people of Akwa Ibom State, because that's not the only persons on the platform.
Yeah.
There's some sense of leadership training on the platform too. I'd even failed to mention that we had a training on the platform. We trained people on ICT.
Okay.
Yes, a free training.
Online training.
Not an online training.
Okay.
Not an online training. I partnered with Albert Institute of Technology.
Okay.
For web design. People went there under Ibom Rant, well, fully paid.
Wow.
Yes.
And it ran for how many months?
It ran for. It was a 2-day training.
Okay.
Yes, it gave them that foundation. Excuse me. It gave them that foundation on how to create a web, how to design a web.
Okay.
Do you understand? And so if you have that foundation, there's no way you have that foundation that you will know. If you are interested, then you can further.
For more.
But that was just a free training coming from Ibom Rant, and there are more other trainings that come. So I see that platform as a place where we can use it to reach out to a large number of the society. And also I want Ibom Rant to be that voice. Is it that place that decide perhaps the fate of Akwa Ibom State in the near future?
Now that's a big one. The fate of Akwa Ibom State in the nearest future. Is it because of the numbers of persons we have there?
Yes, of course, it's number. See, democracy is about number.
Yeah.
It's about number. And then if at the time the Akwa Ibom people, the ordinary Akwa Ibomite is on the platform.
Yeah, sure.
The ordinary Akwa Ibom person, Akwa Ibom voter is on the platform. I'm not trying to politicize the platform, but I think we would also at a point run an online vote on the platform to decide and see who is truly the real person who can, what direction should we go from here? Do you understand? So I think it will be that time, there will come to a time when everyone will speak in one voice via the platform, and giving that opportunity, you would know that the people will not take us for a ride.
That means you so well trust the ranters over there.
Of course. I see a whole lot of stuff they write, and the persons there are very creative. The persons there are very, very creative. I mean, I get marveled when I see some of the rants they do and some of the information they pass on there. I mean, it even beats my own personal imagination.
All right, your final word of advice to ranters out there, people that even want to join the group and all that.
Okay, I like to tell people to stay on, join Ibom Rant, invite your friends, invite your family, have fun. Have fun. You see, Nigeria as we are today, if you don't have fun, I mean you're on a long thing. You just have you need to have the fun, you need to laugh, you need to make merry, enjoy your moment. Enjoy your moment. You see, the ultimate goal in life is happiness.
Yeah.
Even people who want to go to heaven, they're going there to have eternal happiness. Now, anything, even the people who are going to school, you're working, you're doing this, what you want to achieve at the end of the day is happiness. You want to get married, you want to be happy. So stay happy, stay connected, stay online, feel free, and please stay out of trouble.
You heard that. Stay happy, stay connected, and stay out of trouble. And that's the end of today's program on exclusive moments. Return next week bigger, better, and stronger. For more juicy interviews, more juicy information, more juicy and trendy gist all about the world, contact us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel also. And then you can reach us on Facebook, Rockland House TV, on Instagram, Rockland_House_TV, on Twitter, Rockland_TV. We'll return next week bigger, better, and stronger. Thank you.